Heart Like a Wheel, 1983. Let's talk about Heart Like a Wheel. It's a biographical drama, one of those true life stories. But this one actually zooms in on a seriously cool underdog, Shirley "Cha-Cha" Muldowney. You might not know her name yet, but she totally smashed the glass ceiling in professional drag racing. She was the very first woman to get an NHRA license to drive a top-fuel dragster. That's like being allowed to drive the fastest, baddest cars on the track. The story. So here's the deal. It starts off in Schenectady, New York, with Shirley as a young wife. She's married to Jack Muldowney, played by a very young Anthony Edwards. Jack helps her build her first car. That's love, right? Then things heat up. Shirley tries to break into racing, but let's be real, the sport back then was a total boys' club. She faces a ton of skepticism and even gets laughed at. But she pushes on, and by 73, Shirley becomes the first woman to take the wheel in a top-fuel dragster. She doesn't just race, she wins. But it's not easy. Her marriage takes some punches, and she gets tangled up in a messy romance with fellow racer Connie Kalita. That's Beau Bridges, bringing both swagger and attitude. Still, through all the relationship drama, dangerous spills, and people who say she shouldn't be there, Shirley just keeps proving everyone wrong. She takes championships and becomes a legend. Cast and performances, Bedelia slides into the role of Shirley and totally nails it. She's tough when she needs to be, but shows the real, human side off the track. Critics loved her. Seriously, she even landed a Golden Globe nomination. Beau Bridges as Kalita is a blast, charming, a little full of himself, and perfect in every scene with Bedelia. Plus, Anthony Edwards turns in a cool early career performance as supportive, then struggling husband Jack. Making the movie director Jonathan Kaplan, who's known for gritty, realistic vibes, keeps everything feeling super authentic. There's even real drag racing footage mixed in, so you get the roar of engines and the sense of speed. Funny enough, the real-life Shirley Muldowney wasn't totally into the film, said it didn't capture her exactly, but hey, it still put her story in front of a huge audience. How did it do? Critics, mostly thumbs up. Folks dug how real it all felt, especially Bonnie Bedelia's performance. Even Roger Ebert gave it 3 out of 4 stars. At the box office, though, the movie didn't light the world on fire. Made about $2 million in the US, so definitely not a blockbuster. Still, it picked up that Golden Globe nom and got some love for its racing cinematography. Lasting impact. If you're into sports dramas or underdog stories, Heart Like a Wheel is right up there with classics like Breaking Away and Hoosiers. It made people pay attention to Shirley Muldowney and gave a shout-out to women in motorsports, even if Shirley herself wasn't wild about it. It's developed a bit of a cult following with racing fans and anyone who loves seeing the underdog come out on top. How to watch. It's had some iffy availability, VHS, then DVD, and sometimes it pops up on streaming services or old movie cable channels. If you spot it while scrolling, don't skip past. Bottom line, Heart Like a Wheel is a gritty, emotional, and seriously inspiring ride about the first woman of drag racing. It might not have been a box office smash, but its impact on pop culture and women in sports stories is still going strong. Worth a watch, especially if you love rooting for the ones who race out in front. Have you seen Heart Like a Wheel? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Movies of the 80s.